Are you curious to know about the first cell group at Watoto? Back then, they were called home care fellowships. Well, here is a story of the first cell family host in Ntinda, Kampala.
Of course, I had heard about cell. I knew that our church was cell-based, but I'd never been to a cell until we opened up a cell here. Our cell is N1A1A, and it was the first cell to be opened up in Ntinda North. In 2003, there's something that happened in our home. We got a baby, and she's now our cell leader. But when we got that baby, we had our boy. So we were busy taking care of the baby and of course engrossed in the new bundle that has come into the home. And then our boy was in the room playing with a string, a nylon string, like a rope. So the boy goes to the room, ties the rope around his neck, and we found him dead. Medically and technically dead. And we rushed him to the hospital at Kadik in Bukoto. They also declared him dead. We have a nurse in the neighborhood. Even the nurse came and said, even if we have taken this boy, he's already a dead body. So when we went to the hospital, the boy, they also checked him, he was already dead. So they just got him from the examination table and put him on the side to eventually take him to a mortuary. But as I was getting out and crying and confused, then I met a lady. I don't know whether I was speaking in my words or my mind was screaming out. I was begging her. I said, please do something, do something. And at the same time, I was praying to God. I said, God, because I used to volunteer with Morrisero World Evangelism, who had seen the mighty things God had done in Kenya, in Tanzania, in very difficult areas like Samburu. So I told God, I said, God, honestly, of all the things I've done for you, I've ministered your word, I've gone to difficult places, but you decide to take my son and he dies like this. And by then he was 13 years. That's when I saw that woman. And the woman passed me and turned the boy like this on his side and put the stethoscope, whatever it's called, behind here in the back. And he said, no, I can hear this as a heartbeat. And then all the doctors, when that woman said that thing, they all rushed to the boy. They came with a catheter. I remember they pulled out about 2 liters of blood out of his chest because all the veins had burst. He had died. And I remember he was in a coma for some time, I think about 2 days. We stayed in the hospital for about a week. But during that time, the cell stood with us. They prayed with us. Of course, we had small children. They were all in the hospital. They were cooking for us food, bringing it for us. The pastors, by then it was Pastor Joshua Mugavi. They all rallied prayers around for our boy. And the boy eventually came back to life. He was 13 years. Now he's, I think, 34. And he's a normal person. And the doctor said that even the veins which had broken, even the vein, they came and realigned themselves and they were all, God put them back together.
Are you a part of a cell family? We would love to know your Watoto journey. Post a video of your Watoto story on your socials and tag us on X at Watoto Church, Instagram at Watoto Church, Facebook at Watoto Church, TikTok at Watoto Church. Use the hashtags #Watoto40, #MyWatotoStory. You can also email your story to connect@watotochurch.com. See you tomorrow for another story.